So today we have something different to repair. I have to fix my screwdriver. This is the Xiaomi Precision Screwdriver. So what's the problem with this screwdriver? The motor is going, you see, it's not turning. You see? Okay. You see, now it's turning, now it's not. Okay, so let's remove the bit. First of all, we need to disassemble this in order to get it to work, right? Now, I already opened this up before, so I'm not gonna stay in here and like pretend I'm putting a lot of force on it. Okay, mine has already been open, so now as you see, it's just coming out like that. But the first time you open it, it's going to be a bit of a pain. Okay, what you need to do first of all, you need to remove this bit in the middle. You see, you got the plastic in here. You need to remove this plastic first. Now, how to remove this plastic? So let me open it up and I'll show you, okay? Basically how I open it up, because I didn't know how to open it up, I put a lot of force on it. Now you see, it's got these two opening in here. Now this was supposed to be closed like this. You see, just a cutout in here and a cutout in here. This was supposed to be closing here so it doesn't come out easily. Now, if you look on the plastic as well, okay, this plastic has these two ears in here. You see one, you see you've got two plastic thing, and then you got another one in here. What you need to do, you need to put something, so you got this like this, right? You need to put something on this side in here under this plastic. Okay, so let's see how does this goes. Where's the light? The light is like this, okay? Something in here like that, and just gently pull it out. What I did, I forced it. I put something in here, and I forced it until it came out, you see? That's why you see how it looks. But that's okay, it does the job fine. And it's actually even better now, because now I can just take it out. It still works fine, you see? But I can easily remove it. So once you remove this bit in here, which is the hardest part, what you need to do, you need to take out this rubber thing in here for the buttons, okay? How you do that? You go in the middle with a plastic spudger, and you put it under until you see it comes out, you see? And then you just pull it out. That's easy. Now, all you have to do is press it from the back in here and pull it out. Okay? Good. So now we have access to the buttons, we have access to everything. Here's the motor, here's the battery, and that's the main board in here, and this is the switch on the back. We need to take this part out so you can split out these two plastics, okay? How do we do this? Well, you see, you got the same like on the other side. You got these two ears in here and these two ears in here. The difference that we can do this one nicer because we can see them. So you go like that. Make sure you're holding this. You don't want this flying around, okay? So this one as well a little bit. And now we go back to the first one. And then we take this out. And it should come out. Now you see this motor has been leaking in here. Okay, so now what you have to do, you have to split these two plastics, okay? So let's see which way is the best. Should I take the top or the bottom out? Okay, so whichever comes easier. I want to take out the other bit, this one. because I have more access to the board, to the battery, the motor connector. Okay, so now you got them split like that. You have the battery in here. The battery is soldered on the board on these contacts. Now you have the cables for the back, USB, and for the switch. Now we are interested in this motor in here. What is actually broken is not the motor. You see the motor is spinning, you heard it, right? Are the gears. Now what you do, you see, you put the hand under here and you pull it out like that, because it's got these two ears that goes into this hole in there so it doesn't move around. Now this is very, very important. Hold it and put it downwards like this and pick it up like one part, you see. You do not want this falling on your bench with all the little parts that's got inside, okay? So this is our motor. Now this, okay, just in case you open it wrong, now this got few parts. So you have this that goes on the end in here, and then you got this, and then you've got these three little thinnies, and then you got this, and then you got this. These are all the parts that are inside, okay? Just in case you open it up and you fall down. Now how to put it back? Now put it back like this, and now you have to put these three bits in here, and these are the ones that are making the force. Now if you see in here, I don't know if you can see, let's go under the microscope. Okay, so I put a bit of oil since we are here, okay? Now how do you do this? You see you have three chambers in here, 1, 2, and 3. You don't put this in here in the chambers, you put this in here, 1, okay? And then the second one is, wait. One is like this, and then the second one goes in here, okay? 2, and the third one goes in, wait. You want to make sure that you don't lose this, okay? Whatever you do, if you lose one of these, it's probably game over for the screwdriver, okay? So once you got these three in place, more or less, they will align when you put the other bit on. Now, when you've got all three in place like this, you come with this, and you just put it in, you see? It has to go all the way in. Now this bit in here goes on top like this, and this has to be almost flush. Good. So now that we put this gear back, let's focus on this, okay? So let's go under the microscope again. So let's see what's going on in here. Now you see this is the motor which is spinning. So let's see. You see this is broken in here. Let's take this gear out. Okay. Let's take this gear out. Now to take the gear out, we have 2 screws in here, okay? So 1 screw and 2 screws. And this came apart. And now let's take the screw away so we don't lose them. And now let's look at the gears. Okay, so let's see. Now this is the gear, right? You see the motor goes in here and it moves this wheel. This wheel moves this wheel, this wheel moves this wheel, this wheel moves this wheel. So let's see where it's broken, you see. This one is broken. In here is missing. Well, you can't see. This one is broken in here, is missing. This one is broken. Okay, so this is gone, okay? Now I have few of them in here that I bought previously, but they're not exactly the same. Let's see. You check it out. The top one is the original one, the bottom one is the not. So the top one, you see, it has this wheel in here, which is larger than this one. So if we put this on original motor, it's not gonna move it, okay? Let's see if we find another one. This one, but this is broken as well. This is the one I previously changed. I don't know why I'm keeping it. So I've got this one, which is the one with the small wheel, which means that we need to change the whole motor assembly. Okay, so the motors are the same, you see. Probably not as powerful as the other one. As much as you can, you want to keep it the original motor and just change the gears, but if you can't, all you have to do is just desolder these wires in here. 1 and 2. Now let's take the new motor. Let's see where is the plus. The plus is in here, okay? So we want to put the plus in here. Let me trim a little bit this, okay? And the minus as well. Okay, so this was the plus, right? Yeah. Okay, so it's a tiny amount of flux. And let's put this in here. Beautiful. Now let's put this in tiny amount of flux. And let's put this in here. Good. Okay, so we soldered this and we soldered this, okay? Now all we have to do is just put everything back, okay? Just lift this board a little bit like this. And let's put this in. And it's already working, you see. Okay. So now, lift it a little bit like this, you see. And now we come with this gear thing. You see, this is not straight. It's got like a shape, you see. And this as well. So you want to put it in and move it until it goes all the way in. Now with these two little ears, they have to go into the holes in there. So it's in, you see. Now we want to make sure that this cable from the battery is not in the way of this plastic in here, and we're not going to pull it now or break it or whatever, okay? Shall we test it? Let's get the bit. And it's moving, right? Now we want to put this plastic and make the sandwich between the two of them. This cutout in here needs to get in here, okay? Okay, now to hold these two together like this, you need to put this cap in here. This is like that, and now it's not moving anymore. Now if I put the bit, you see, now we got power. Now we've got power. Now you need to put this. You see you got the cutting here for the buttons, and we have the buttons in here. So just push this from the top of the screwdriver. Okay. And it goes in. Good. Now I need to put the buttons. Now the buttons, you see you have an R and L. My guess is the R is for reverse. So what you do, you start with one end and put it in, okay? Let's see. Now you come with a spatula and push it in. That's it. A little bit. Don't put it all the way. Now you want to do the other side. Forget the middle, okay? You do the middle later because it's easier. Okay, so let's push this one in here. Good. Now we have this, this side, and we have this side, and all we have left is this bit in here. And this, you just push it like that in, and it's in. You see? Good. Now we need to put this in, right? So that is an LED, and it goes like this. Now, is it still working? Is it still charging? Yeah, of course it's charging. Now what is left to do is to clean it a little bit. Okay. I had this screwdriver for, I don't know, maybe 6-7 years. This is the second time I changed the motor. The first time I only changed the gears. This time I didn't have any more gears, so because the first time I bought a lot of them, I didn't know which one are the correct one, and I had them now. I didn't have to buy. Now this is the original motor. Okay, let's put a bit of paper on it with an O, so we know that this is the original, in case next time we can buy just the gears. Okay, is it working? Let's have a look. Okay, so I have this router in here. Okay, now these are big screws. Okay, does this have enough power to move these screws? Let's see. Of course. You see? Beautiful. Now let's put the screws back. But for normal everyday use, this is actually perfect. So this was the video on how to fix this Xiaomi screwdriver. If you like it, give it a like, subscribe, and I see you guys in the next repair. Bye.